Hi there, and welcome to the Holy Week. Most of us have an idea of what makes this week leading up to Easter holy. Now, I want to offer a perspective on what makes time holy and what is holy about time. You see, the way we experience meaning in our lives has much to do with difference and change. We need variation to be able to say that something is better than something else, thus putting meaning around things. Now, we might have been spending a lot of time comparing these past few weeks to the way the world was before the pandemic. That is normal and can even be good, but if we continue doing it, our days in isolation will run together. We will struggle to find meaning in this time, and in a few months we will look back and feel like we wasted a significant portion of the year. We risk feeling like this time was not holy. Something I have been doing over the past 3 weeks is going on weekly hikes. There is hardly any place safer outside than a state park in Missouri. Originally, I started doing it because I needed to get out of the house and move around a bit. After 3 of these hikes, I can say that their impact has been much deeper. For the first time in my life, I have been going outside into the wilderness with such a regularity, only to see how much change, variation, and meaning I have been missing for the past 23 years of my life. The first time I went, I saw a completely dormant forest, swollen mountain streams, and mighty waterfalls of early spring. The second time, I made sure to stay on high ground as flash flood warnings were flooding into my phone. Finally, yesterday, I saw seasonal streams drying up, flowers making their ways through the ground, and even a little bit of green appearing on the trees. What I have learned to notice is that nature and its seasons are not just something that we need to deal with as we go through our self-absorbed lives of study and work. The wilderness is a place where God shows us how wonderful our lives are, because they are a part of something as grand and as precious as the wilderness. The seasons, with their changes and variations, are God's means of communicating to us the meaning that is in our lives. The relationships in nature, the symbiotic ones and the violent ones, challenge us to reflect on the good and the bad in our own relationships. Looking at nature and then within ourselves helps save us from having our days run together. The sequence of events during the Holy Week is similar to the sequence of events in the spring. We know that after the Last Supper there is death, and after death there is resurrection. But by inviting us to actively participate in these mysteries, the Church gives us an opportunity to see something new about our relationships, the crosses we bear, and the ways we can rise from our failures. If we participate, we let our lives be meaningful, and we learn to name good and evil and change, moving towards holiness every day. I want to end with a quote from a lesser-known John Denver song. Do you care what's happening around you? Do your senses know the changes when they come? And do you see yourself reflected in the seasons? And you understand the need to carry on? I encourage you to participate in what's happening around you, to participate in this Holy Week, and to listen to the full song. The link is in the video description. Have a Holy Week, folks.